3v3 faction war. This is White Walls of Calderis and Grey Knights versus Chaos Game 3. For the Grey Knights, all of them playing brother captains. Obviously we have Winkel. Alongside is Dark Riku. Where's he gone? There he is. And Caeltos, lead designer of Elite Mod. These are durable commanders that walk through cover and cannot be suppressed. Very good offense and support fight in melee combat. For the Chaos team, unchanged from game 2, we have Noisy as a Chaos Sorcerer, offensive and disruptive command with a bunch of manipulation and generally annoying spells. He's getting shot up by Stormtrooper, he's not pleased. Doombolts miss. Alongside his Pibb as a Plague Champion, starts off range combat with his damage over time bolter, can get melee weapons, very good versatility and utility, can build turrets and repair, but is slow. And rounded off the Chaos team is Tyger as his big scary Chaos Lord, durable and destructive commander, walks through cover and cannot be suppressed, very good offense and disruption, fights in melee combat. The Stormtroopers almost wiping out for Winkel, but he does get him out of there. Oversight. Strike Squad now chasing down the CSM, who they will beat in melee combat, but perhaps not with Heretics and a Chaos Lord there. Chaos Lord begins with a power melee weapon, 26 DPS, which translates to 33 or so DPS versus heavy armor. And the brother captains, I think, have the exact same stats on their default weapon, 470, 500. Grenade launcher Heretics, that is painful. One volley took a third of the Stormtrooper's health bar. No sign of any war gear. Plague Champion is in the central garrison, shooting up Stormtroopers. He's lost a lot of health, but he's pretty happy in there, but now he's not. Because these Stormtroopers have grenade launchers, but they just got decimated by some Heretic grenade launchers. Good grief, just about getting away from there. 13 hit points. Double Stormtrooper opening for Caeltos. The first time we've not seen a Strike Squad out the gate for all three players. Strike Squad here for Riku, pushing through. His Stormtroopers were the ones that just about got away there. Tyger with double CSM. Are we going to see double markers each from him again? He's gone for some Havocs. Pibb with triple Heretics. Noisy with Eternal War, CSM being chased down by the brother captain of Caeltos. 470, 472, 2-1 cap for blue team. It's pretty much evened up. A pretty odd map. They don't see very often. These maps are chosen at random for the faction wars. Players can choose to throw them out, but nobody asked for this to be thrown out. It's a pretty decent map. Has its strangeness, such as Tyrannid base turrets able to shoot down and protect these natural powers, which is a bit odd. But otherwise it's a decent map and you do get some pretty nice games on it. It's not that interesting for these two players though, Winkel and Tyger's position, who are pretty much just fighting over these two contested power points and occasionally making runs to the VPs. But tough. This is the grim darkness of the far future. You cannot always have fun. Dark Riku, incidentally, taking red team's natural, and Grey Knights have a 2-1. Need to take their own natural back though. Rhino on the field for Winkel, doesn't start with a weapon, but can transport infantry. I personally find it quite difficult to use this thing in tier 1 and make it work. On big maps it's great, but I'm not sure why he's purchased it on this map. 470, 444. Noisy with some raptors on the field soon. Still triple Heretics of Pibb. What is he doing? He's got nothing else. He's upgraded all of his Heretics that are Stormtroopers, again getting owned. He's got double grain launchers and an aspiring champion squad as well, who've just finished his cap and are now idle. Grey Knights taking back their natural. 460, 444. Bit of a strange opening. Everyone all over the place. Sword of Flame for Noisy and Vestments of the Warp Purgation for Caeltos. Riku also has a Purgation squad and he's burning down power with it. Here come Raptors though. And here comes the Sorcerer teleporting. Can he get a model that damage over time sword? Don't think he can unless the Raptors jump again, and they can't because they need 65 energy to do so. Here's that Rhino. Good synergy with the Purgation because you can shoot stuff, and when it gets close enough, when it gets too close, just jump back into the Rhino. But we have Havocs here, and the Rhino starts with super heavy infantry armor. So those Havocs will do a lot of damage with it if it gets close with that heavy bolter. But the Captain just about going to get away. Yes, 426, 444, lots of pressure on Winkel here. There's that instant suppression from the Havocs. And the Rhino having to back off, putting down its smoke shell there. 419, 444. Chaos dominating the map right now. 2-0 up in the series. So they win the series whatever happens, but can Grey Knights get a win back to help their standings in the league? 408, 444. Pibb, what is he doing? Is he going tier 2 with this? He must be. He's floating a lot. He put a turret in the center as well. Raptors for Noisy hitting power alongside the Kill Sorcerer and CSM. This is Caeltos' brother Captain 8, and we do see the Nemesis Forsword makes his We Are the Hammer even better. Also has Blessed Aegis and the Unending Purge. So he should be quite tanky in tier 1 with those 3 pieces of war gear. 367, 444, Chaos with a triple cap again. Riku pushing through though. And it looks like he's going to completely wipe this power out. Nothing is around to defend. 347, 444. Yep. He's going to completely take it out. Pibb, what is he up to? He's floating so much. Now he goes tier 2 finally. Tyger has Heretics. Bashing power. Caeltos coming out of his base. With Grenade Launcher, Stormtroopers is a double. He does have double. And a Purgation. Winkel is tier 2. Purgation at idle. Strat Squad capping. Tyger hanging on to both of these contested powers, but only one of them has a node, so it's not a huge deal right now. Strat Squad forced off by Heretics. That could have been incredibly nasty if they didn't retreat right then. He still lost one model. Would have lost the entire squad if they stayed around just a second or two longer, I think. Plague Champion level 1 with no war gear. What is he going to do in tier 2, Pibb? Is he going for the quick Dreadnought? It's not going to be that quick because it took so long to go tier 2. Purgation for Caeltos, deciding what to fire at. There we go. Out. The damage to those Heretics was crazy, but they do get away without getting suppressed. Plague Champion forcing melee combat so they can't fire those incinerators. Lots of Stormtroopers mid. All of them with grenade launchers. Riku also has grenade launchers for his. Raptors are going to jump though, suppressing a squad, and they're going to get owned, and that's a full retreat from Caeltos. Could have gone for the garrison. 319, 352. And Winkel is that witness Dark Riku's brother Captain, able to decap red team's natural. But Winkel is still very much under pressure. He's lost his natural wreck point here. His Rhino now has a twin link las cannon and he's using it to hit power. Oh, there's the circle of summoning again from Noisy, spitting out blood letters, and they're getting rear armor hits on this Rhino. Good grief. He doesn't have the vehicle upgrade for it. That was crazy damage. And again, he goes straight into this halberd, does Winkel, and he loses the Rhino. Overspending on his brother Captain, I think. He's done this in all 3 games. And he's going to lose him, yep. Overspending too quickly on his brother Captain. Hasn't really been able to make him pay off. Chaos Sorcerer's level 2. Interceptors teleporting in with that furious intervention. And down goes that Sorcerer. Mark of Khorne CSM are here, but they don't want to fight full health Interceptors with a brother Captain backing them up. There you saw another point blank range teleport, which you can do with Interceptors just to get that disruption again, which is awesome. Here comes the Chaos Lord, and look at this. Lightning Claws, Fineness of Rage, Dark Halo, all 3 games. And all 3 games is going to be painful. He's almost level 3 already. 297, 337. Winkel, what is he doing? Is he going tier 3 here? He might be saving for a Dread. But I thought he was going to get some Purifiers or something. 297, 337. CSM leveling to 2. These guys do have Marco Zinch. And Tyger has some Plague Marines. I think he was expecting a Dreadnought. Which is why he got these guys. And Plague Marines are pretty much always a very good choice in 3v3. Blood Crusher for Noisy. Taking heinous amounts of damage from Purgation. And look at this Caeltos. For the first time, we see some Purifiers. An awesome squad, I think. With power weapons and a heavy melee demon hammer if you purchase the Justicar. In my opinion, Purgation into Purifiers is a pretty good build and a pretty good play because you have anti-everything range weapons and an anti-everything pretty much melee squad. 265, 337, you can support your Purifiers with a Terminator or your brother captain himself, which Caeltos will do with the improved We Are the Hammer. Look at the pressure that Winkel is under. This is crazy. He's got to get something on the field. He can't go tier 3 like this. 235, 337. Chaos Lord almost halfway through level 3, backs away. Purgation of Riku having to come and retake their natural. 213, 337. Riku now has a Rhino with a twin link las cannon, and Pibb has gone tier 3 with triple heretics. He's done amazingly well considering. They have lost power a couple of times there, but they've held mid quite well. 196, 337. Still tons of pressure on Winkel. We just cannot deal with this Chaos Lord at all. His brother captain's gone down again. Phobos on the way for Pibb. That was his plan all along apparently. Rush to a Phobos. A triple heretic rush as well. That's insane. Riku with this Rhino, which will probably get destroyed in 2 volleys from a Phobos. 196, 331. Still has his level 1 Plague Champion as well. He needs to run away here. Purifiers coming in, the longest charge range in the game. Getting it in amongst that Plague Champion very quickly and surely going to take him down. Saved by a Doom Blast, not quite, almost. 196, 320. They're going to bash power at least. Grey Knights, they're still in this. They have a 2-1. The map not looking quite so intimidating for them right now. Raptors are pushing power again. A very unfocused fight. Usually a lot of action is focused mid, but we've had action all around the outer edges. Double CSM backing away. Looks like Winkel has finally forced off Tyger, kind of, and he has gone tier 3. So what does he want to get? Grey Knight Terminators. I think that would be the best choice. He could teleport onto this Havocs and they pretty much murder everything else Tyger has. The Chaos Lord would put pressure on them, but he does have the brother captain of his own there. These guys need to take the garrison or something, or just teleport away. Chaos Lord is going to finally be forced to retreat. He's level 4. Phobos is on the field. Twin link las cannons on the side sponsons, and a twin linked heavy bolter on top alongside Dirge casting ability. Very dangerous from long range to large targets. Caeltos backing the hell away. Purifiers now flee. I've lost a model and they're still level 1. They do have a big chunk of health though. Noisy with a Mark of Corn Dreadnought. He can teleport this thing out of trouble. It often gets into trouble because of this Blood Rage. Those interceptors do not have their grenades, but this thing is taking damage from the Rhino. I think we just saw Dark Excommunication there. That's a global for the Grey Knights, which prevents all ability usage for all of your enemies for 12 seconds. And I imagine someone did that to stop this. Yeah, to stop the Dreadnought being teleported away by Noisy. Good play. I assume it prevents globals from being used as well. Plague Marine's going to come and decap. So much pressure on Winkel's stuff. What is he doing? He must be going for a Land Raider. That's a huge mistake, I think. It's just going to take too long. It's just going to take too long. 181, 263 for sure. I thought he was going to go for Paladins or Terminators, but he's going for the Land Raider Crusader rush. And under this amount of pressure, it's just not going to work for him. Still has his brother captain smacking away on these Plague Marines who are not too bothered, and finish the cap. 154, 263, triple cap for Caeltos. He is 8 power away from getting that Land Red Crusader down. But look at the map, it's completely red. We have touch of Nurgle Heretics for Pibb. Heretics now also repairing that Phobos, which is not targeting this Rhino for some reason. 119, 263, there we go. That was a rear arm hit for some reason. Oh, this heavy bolter turret in a very weird place. That is so spiteful. It will shoot on anything coming up the stairs. And down goes the Rhino. Classic Dawn of War 2 vehicle pathing for you there. 91, 263, triple cap. The Land Red Crusader is on the field, but so what? It's a triple cap. You have under 100 VPs. This took way too long to hit the field. His brother captain is capping, and here comes Riku to help him see off Tyger. Now, can they push through and cap this? Does it matter? You have 2 fully matured wreck points in mid for red. Phobos, which pretty much hard counters the Crusader, and he got it on the field way sooner. 45, 263. He knows the Phobos is there. Is he still going to push? Looks like he is. Purgation with side cannons. He's trying to get it close enough, I think, to fire the multi-melt right here. There's the Dirge Caster. Doesn't affect the Purgation though. Oh, there's an Abyss. That is pain. He's going to lose the Purgation, and he really needed those guys. That is painful. Wow. 34, 263. Riku does have Purgation though, and they're doing a lot of damage to this Phobos. Plague Champion gets out, he's not too pleased. Everyone's shooting at his Phobos. He's level 3, has Pestilence and Plague Fist, and he's going to have a work. There is the Pestilence Strike. Phobos took a lot of damage, but his Winkel overextending this thing. We have Chaos Terminators here who could teleport in and smack on it with their Power Fists. Chaos Lord is angry, he's level 6, Lightning Claws, Harness of Rage, Dark Halo. Such an awesome build for him. Someone's capping mid. It's Caeltos decapping, level 4 brother captain. Stormtrooper needs to take the garrison, but there's a Dark Flames. Ouch. Crusader's still alive. Plague Fist of the Plague Champion going at it. Doesn't do a huge amount of DPS. 72 heavy melee, which is certainly not bad, but it's lower than the other Power Fist variants. But this thing does give the awesome Pestilence Strike, which you see there. He's going to lose this thing. Phobos alongside Plague Marines is going to go down. He's waited too long to back it off. Riku could not support for long enough. Overextended alongside him. And Caeltos now down to a Purgation squad. It's not looking good for the Grey Knights. 24, 230. They do have a 2-1. There's a glimmer of hope, but it's just a glimmer, and that glimmer's gone because down goes the Crusader. And they didn't even take half the hit points off the Phobos. Very, very ill-advised push by Winkel. He got the Crusader late, but when he did so, he should have just come mid with it, put it here, and get all 3 Grey Knight armies behind it and try and hold mid for a period of time. Caeltos has some Paladins, but it's too little too late, I think. 24, 210. Now have another Phobos for Tyger. Oh dear. Looks like it's going to be a 3-0 victory for Chaos after their poor showing versus Imperial Guard. This hasn't been quite as dominant as that. Grey Knights did very well in the first 2 games, I think, but this one I think has, whoa, yeah, dropping another Land Red Crusader right on these Chaos Terminators. I think that was Riku. 22, 198. Does it damage when you drop it? Let's see what it does. Oh, it does knockback. It might have done a little bit of damage as well, but couldn't really see it on the Terminator's health bar. Now it's doing a lot of damage. 12, 198 is the double cap, and they're going to take this anyway. A very late Crusader there. Phobos might go down. Paladins are chasing. No, it's not. It survives. Not enough time to even take it down. Well, there you have it, guys. Caeltos get a 3-0 victory, and I think that takes them up to 5 wins, 4 losses, which ties them with Orcs and Tyranids in the league. All 3 of them have 5 wins, 4 losses, and Caeltos doing that after their 3-0 defeat to the Imperial Guard. Look at the commanders. Brother Captain of Winkel trying to decap is down, level 3, had the halberd. Riku, level 4, Brother Captain, had nothing. Caeltos, level 5, Brother Captain, Nemesis 4 sword, Blessed Aegis, and Unending Purge. Noisy's Sorcerer, level 6, was down, had Sword of Flame, I think, and Vestments of the Warp. Pibb's Plague Champion, level 5, Fist, and Fetid. Didn't he have Pestilence? Did he change it? I'm not sure. I thought he did. He had triple heretics all the way into a Phobos. That was crazy. How did he pull that off? No idea. Also had some Chaos Terminators. Tyger's Chaos Sword. Wow. Level 7 with those lightning claws. He was terrorizing Winkel, who just took a huge risk rushing into the Crusader, and it didn't work. His tier 3 rush could have worked if he got some Terminators out, I think. Or at least gone mid with his Crusader. There was an Orbital at the end. And there you have it, guys. A 3-0 victory for Caeltos. Let the crying commence in the comments. I will see you next time. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And a big thanks to all the players for taking part in the faction war and putting on a show for you guys.